Please welcome to the stage with a warm round of applause, Keith, the professor.
Good crowd. I was looking around, I don't see a brother. So I don't have any fucking witness. But it's okay, I feel special. Now you're going to see what stand-up comedy is all about. As you expect black jokes, I will give you one. My last girlfriend, lady friend, was from Poland. She was white. So I was in Edmonton. So we go into the mall, and we went to Superstore, and she said, Keith, did you see how that white couple looked at us, stared down at us? I said, don't worry, dear. A couple years ago, they would have shot both of us. Yeah, it's true. No, I have been down here for 73 years. 73 years. Thank you, madam. Don't worry, everything still works. But I love being at this stage. I love being a senior. They don't call me an old man. I'm a senior citizen. But with that comes a bit of a problem. You start forgetting things. Your memory is not as good as before. You call it Alzheimer's or dementia. So you get up in the morning and you look around, you have new furnitures. You rush to the bathroom and you're brushing your teeth. You suddenly realize it's preparation H. But don't worry, Alzheimer's is the best thing God created. Trust me, I know. I'm a survivor. I love wives. A wife is a nice thing to have. I had 3 of them. Wonderful. So, my last wife, Joan, I will tell you about that a while. Let me talk about my life. I love to visit the cemeteries. At my age, I got to familiarize myself with my neighborhood. No, some people are so fun, so fussy. Before they die, they tell their wives and their beloved ones what suit they want to be buried in, tuxedo, what casket, and all this shit. And when you die, you wouldn't know shit. You know? But they're fussy. They didn't tell them what they want written on their tombstone, on their headstone. So I love to visit the cemetery. What I love most of all is to read the headstone. So I went to the Imperial Drive, the cemetery there, and I saw a nice headstone. So I brushed it off. I want to see what this guy told him to write. Brush it off. I said, this was not my fucking idea. But that's not all. I saw another headstone, marble with a cross and an angel resting at the top. Now, you know, some people believe that when you die, you go to heaven, you meet your loved ones, or they come and join you and you have a good time. So I saw this headstone, I brushed it off. I want to see what this guy told him to write. He was married for 50 years. His wife's name was Josephine. You know what he told him to write? To my loving wife, Josephine, hope to see you very soon. But I only have 5 minutes. So let me tell you something personal. If you want to hear me again, tell James to pay me. You want comedy at the best. So, I was going to tell you about a problem I had 4 years ago. When you get to this age, you have a problem called prostate. Not you yet. So 4 years ago, I have this prostate. It's a gland. This little bitch doesn't show up all through your life. Suddenly, when you get to 50, he shows up. And he blocks your pee line. You feel to pee often, but when you go, nothing is coming. So my doctor put me on Avodat. He said, Keith, that will shrink the prostate, you will be able to pee free. I said, okay, doc. But there's something else with prostate. It makes you feel to pee often. When you go, you can't pee. And it reduces your sex appetite. So me and my wife, Joan, we used to have sex probably twice a day. But then, we could only have it once every 2 months or so. What a shame, man. So one morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, this prostate wake me up. I want to piss. Go to the washroom. I stand up there. 5, 6 minutes, nothing coming. Say, shit, what's going on? I put on the tap, running the water, nothing. I'm in misery, distressed. So I started talking to the boy. I said, look, man, it was your fucking idea to come out here and piss. Get on with it. I want to go back to sleep. So Joan heard me. She said, Keith, who you talking here to? I said, no one you would remember there. Thank you, guys. You're wonderful.